Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P. Levin. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Well, as you may or may not know, I am a coffee fanatic. I usually feature a cup of coffee whenever I'm doing my cleaning videos on the channel, and I generally don't start my day until I've at least got my first cup of coffee down. Now, I'm also a huge fan of Black Rifle Coffee Company. I love what they do. I love their business ethic. I love the fact that it's a veteran-founded and run and operated and owned company. I think that's awesome. And I think you guys should check out Black Rifle Coffee too. Now, this is something a little bit different though. I will drink just about any kind of coffee. Doesn't matter if it's dripped or a K-Cup or if it's an AeroPress or if it's instant. Now, a lot of people tend to shy away from instant coffee. I'm a big fan of Bustelo and also Nescafé Clásico. But Black Rifle Coffee Company now has instant cups that you can get, instant little packets that you can pick up. You get 10 pouches for $6.79. You can also get a 20 pack for $12.39 or something. You have to check the website. They are on sale. They do come in like this MRE style packet, which I think is pretty sweet. What's interesting is you don't seem to get a lot of coffee in the packets. Now, I've already tried the coffee one time. I just wanted to see what I would think about it, see if I would like it. I'm gonna brew up another cup and kind of give you my my take on it to see what I think about it. I think you can get by on one packet. When I was reading their reviews, a lot of guys say that they use 2 packets with like 10 ounces of water, 8 ounces of water. I'm gonna do just a single packet with 8 ounces of water, and they really don't give you any kind of serving suggestion on the box, which doesn't really matter. It's 100% Arabica coffee. And I did actually email them. I was kind of curious to see if it was like a Central American blend. It really has kind of the feel and body and taste of Colombian coffee. And Colombian coffee is, you know, it's a good medium roast, good all-around roast that you can go with. So let's go ahead and just brew up the coffee. I'll kind of give you my interpretation of the smells and the taste, and we'll go from there. And again, I drink all kinds of coffee. Doesn't matter if it's a light roast or a medium or a dark roast, you know, French roast, Italian, whatever. I'm pretty much going to drink it, which is usually why I'm so wired in most of my videos. So let's go ahead and brew up a cup, and let's just give you initial impressions about the smell. So one of the things that I do like best about the Keurig maker is that it does get your water up to 192 degrees, which if you know much about coffee, that's supposed to be about the most perfect temperature that you can go for when it comes to brewing your coffee. Okay, it's supposed to give you the best flavor extraction and crema and so on when it comes time to actually brewing. And it doesn't really matter so much with instant coffee, but it does help to have a nice hot cup of water that's going to absorb all of it. Now, I actually keep little packets of instant coffee with me all the time, whether it's Starbucks Via or Taster's Choice or Nescafé Clásico. I got to have it on me all the time because I never know if I'm going to need a cup, and I'm never going to know if there's going to be one handy. So we're just going to brew up 8 ounces of water in the cup. We're going to let it go. Now, after having a cup last night, first impressions about it is that it does have this kind of typical aftertaste that you find with instant coffee. I don't find it off-putting or offensive or anything that makes me not want to drink it, but you notice it, and it could just be part of the process of how they make the coffee instant. I don't know if there's like a freeze-dry process that goes in with it or what they do. Okay, so smell. The smell is kind of earthy. It's a little bit beefy, like it really does kind of smell like a cup of au jus is brewing up for like a French dip. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but if you've ever had kind of like prime rib and dunked it in the juice, that's that initial kind of smell you get out of it, which sounds crazy, I know. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to the taste test while it's nice and hot. Okay guys, so I'm a lot more used to smoky dark roast. That's generally my preference, some kind of a French roast or Italian roast and so on. So let's go ahead and give this a sip and just see how it is. Initial taste test. Yeah, you've got definitely a medium roast. It's not just a tinge bitter on the back end. Not very smoky at all. I would say it's bold and kind of rich tasting. It's definitely not a flat kind of coffee. It does have a lot of flavor to it. Very similar to what you might have in a diner, and I don't mean that as any kind of an insult because that's one of my favorite kinds of coffees that are out there. What you get at a diner when you get your breakfast and so on. Just a nice kind of bold medium roast that wakes you up. Again, smells good. I don't know, a lot of people just drink coffee just to have coffee and they don't really look for, you know, taste or flavor. They just want something that they can get their cup of coffee down with, and that's perfectly fine too. I like it. I would say it's very comparable to like Starbucks Via Colombian. Just like I said before, basic medium roast. It does have good color to it. It doesn't look watered down with 8 ounces. I might try. Somebody suggested either 8 or 10 ounces with 2 packets. I might give that a whirl and see how it is. Caffeine-wise, I can tell you right now, I did have a cup last night. It did wake me up pretty good when I had it. So it's not a very weak coffee if you want something that's got some flavor. 10 packets for $6.79. Even if it's 10 for 10, that's still very comparable with more of the gourmet style, I guess you could say, or higher quality instant coffees that are out there. And again, I'm not opposed to, you know, cheaper brands too. Whatever works for you. Again, the convenience of it, having one in your backpack or keeping some in your bag or taking them with you camping and not having to lug a bunch of stuff. Heat up some water, you can have your cup of coffee wherever you go. You really can't go wrong. So, Black Rifle Coffee Company, I'm going to give you 2 thumbs up on this one. You guys made a nice instant roast. I will continue to buy from you guys because I like to support your company. Again, I did purchase this out of my own money. This was not sent to me. This is no promo item. I've been drinking their coffee for years, and I do love it. And I'm glad that it's starting to show up in stores now, too. So, again, little tiny boxes, but doesn't matter. A lot of flavor inside. So, guys, that's it. I want to thank you for joining us today. This is Travis P11. Please like or subscribe. We got a ton of range tests coming up for you on the channel. Once in a while, we just like to throw something different out there for you, kind of give you my my take on it. Again, like I said, if you like a medium cup that's just maybe a little bit acidic, not very smoky, kind of beefy in flavor, you would understand what I'm talking about if you tried it. You know, you really can't go wrong. And I was guessing Colombian, maybe Central American origin of beans. I really don't know. It could be a variety of beans. Just kind of what I've had before is what it tastes like. But I'll post in the comments when I hear back from Black Rifle if they tell me what region the beans come from. If they don't, I understand completely because it could be kind of a secret, you know, whatever. But otherwise, guys, that's it. Guys, you can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on gunchannels.com. We've got Caliber Corner, which is a Saturday morning podcast that we do at 8 a.m. Central Time. You can also find me on guntube.org. I'm also on Gunstreamer. The channel is TravisP11. And I'm starting to go over to YouTube also. So just kind of making preparations for the day that YouTube shuts down my channel. So in the meantime, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe, drink lots of coffee. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.